Punk Revolution now. First off, thank you for helping me hit 2,000 subscribers. That is fucking amazing. It really is. It means a lot to me. I did not think this channel would grow that fast, so that's pretty epic. Second off, I'm a little sick today. It's kind of funny because my last video, a bunch of people were commenting saying I didn't look so good. And then a few days later, I felt really sick. So it's like people were able to tell I was sick before I felt sick, which is kind of weird, but whatever. Fleet Foxes' new album came out. I've listened to it a lot. I have a lot of thoughts. I need to make a video. Fleet Foxes are a legendary indie folk band. I don't think I need to tell you too much about that. Their first two albums are iconic indie folk. They've been a band now for a while, maybe what, like 13, 15 years? I don't know. But this is their fourth album, so let's see if they still have that talent inside them that they were able to, they used to make their first two albums and their new album, Sure. Let's start by taking a look at the album cover. I don't have much to say about this album cover, because the album is titled Shore, and the album cover is literally just a shore. Don't really have much to say. I will say it's kind of like it looks like a beautiful sunny day in the photo, and this album certainly sounds like a beautiful sunny day. It sounds like you just walked outside, the sun is shining on your face, you don't have anything to do today because it's just a calm, relaxing day, it's the weekend or whatever, and you just feel great. Everything in this album, to me, feels like it belongs there to make you feel good. Which is actually, I think, a strength that Fleet Foxes has always had. They've always had, like, really pleasant and warm and comfortable textures that make you feel really good. And now they're continuing to tap into that here. Glad to see they're playing to their strengths. Except here, I'd say they're diving in a bit of a more poppy direction. I'd say their earlier stuff was more, like, bluntly indie and folky. Here, this is a little bit more poppy, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It's not really my taste, but it's not like they do a bad job at it. Even though these songs have taken a more poppy turn, the complexity is still there. You can hear in these arrangements, there are a lot of stuff going on, from acoustic guitars, electric guitars, trumpets, pretty complex vocal arrangements that do all sorts of crazy things. There's a lot of complex stuff going on here, and it does remind me a lot, actually, of the Beach Boys, because the Beach Boys also have pretty complex and pretty busy instrumental arrangements that kind of take influence from, like, Phil Spector's Wall of Sound thing that sounds like mildly shoegazy. I actually pick up that, like, mildly shoegazy feel even here in Fleet Foxes' album Shore. Another way I'm picking up a lot of Beach Boys influence are in these vocal arrangements. The Beach Boys have always had pretty intricate vocal arrangements with different melodies and harmonies. It's pretty complex stuff. I'm picking up a bit of that too in this album Shore, because you can hear in this song for a week or two, that just sounds like straight out of the Beach Boys playbook. That vocal, that chorus, just, it sounds so Beach Boys. And then you can hear in other songs like Jara, there's kind of a weird vocal thing going on. Maybe not so much Beach Boys influence, but just kind of, you can see they're kind of playing around with these unique vocal arrangements. And also there's another song where there's a little bit of Portuguese that comes in. I mean, it's pretty cool. So yeah, this album is definitely going to reward multiple listens because of how dense it is. You're gonna pick up new things every time you listen to it. And it also is just very pleasant to listen to. Like I said, not really my taste, a little bit more in a poppy direction than I like. I certainly prefer the earlier folky stuff by Fleet Foxes, but I do think I like this more than Crack Up. Honestly though, sometimes it feels like I'm at a freaking, like, Christian summer camp and we're all sitting in a circle singing these really poppy songs. It is pretty poppy. It sounds like it could certainly play on, like, mainstream radios. So I don't know. I'm giving this a 7.6 out of 10 because it certainly has a lot of intricacies here that I appreciate, brings a lot of the stuff we like about Fleet Foxes to the table. Another great album by them, but not necessarily my favorite of Fleet Foxes, but I think some people are gonna absolutely love it. Maybe even, it might even be their favorite Fleet Foxes album, depending on your taste. Thank you for watching, everyone. 7.6. Also, because I reached 2,000 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a Q&A little video thing, so please send your questions my way in the YouTube comments, on Twitter, on Discord, however you want to reach me, on Instagram now, whatever you want to do. So, I'll be answering your questions, and thank you so much for 2,000 subscribers, and Punk Revolution now!